The Premier League delivered another weekend of twists and turns, and what a statement we saw from North London. Arsenal absolutely dismantled Aston Villa in a stunning 4-1 victory, sending a clear signal to their title rivals. But while the Gunners were firing on all cylinders, it was a tale of frustration for both Chelsea and Manchester United, who dropped crucial points in their respective matches. Let's dive straight into the action at the Emirates, where Arsenal put on a masterclass. Right from the opening whistle, you could feel the energy. They were relentless, they pressed high, they moved the ball with incredible speed and precision, and they looked hungry for every single opportunity. Aston Villa, to their credit, tried to weather the early storm. They set up defensively, looking to stay compact and frustrate the home side, but against an Arsenal team in this kind of mood, resistance felt almost futile. The first goal felt like an inevitability, and once it went in, the floodgates opened. Arsenal's attacking players were simply unplayable. Each goal was a showcase of their quality, a mix of brilliant individual skill and fantastic team play. The movement was fluid, the passing was crisp, and the finishing was ruthless. By the time the fourth goal rippled the back of the net, the Emirates was absolutely rocking. The message to the rest of the league couldn't have been louder: Arsenal are serious contenders. Villa did manage to grab a late goal, a small consolation for their traveling fans, but it barely registered. The night belonged entirely to Mikel Arteta's side, a performance that will have them brimming with confidence now, while Arsenal celebrated a huge win. The mood was starkly different over in West London. Chelsea once again found themselves in a familiar and frustrating position. They dominated possession, they controlled large spells of the game, but when it came to that final, decisive action, they just couldn't find the breakthrough. You could see the effort and the desire, but the cutting edge was missing. They created moments of promise, they got into good areas, but the end product wasn't there. For the fans, it was another case of what if, another 2 points dropped in a match they were expected to win. The team is fighting, there's no doubt about that. But turning that fight into victories is proving to be a real challenge, and it was a very similar story for Manchester United. They went into their game knowing that 3 points were essential, especially with their rivals setting a blistering pace. Like Chelsea, they showed plenty of effort and had flashes of real quality. They pushed forward, they tried to create, but they lacked that killer instinct in the final third. The opposition defended resolutely, and United just couldn't find a way to break them down. Being held to a draw in a game they desperately needed to win only intensifies the pressure on the manager and the players. The questions that have been circling around the team will only grow louder after a result like this. It's another missed opportunity, another step back when they needed to be moving forward. So, let's recap this dramatic weekend. We had one team making a massive statement of intent. Arsenal's dominant win has propelled them forward with a huge surge of confidence and momentum. Their performance was a perfect blend of style and substance, and they look like a team that believes they can beat anyone. On the other hand, we have the giants of English football, Chelsea and Manchester United, left scratching their heads. They're searching for consistency, searching for that clinical edge, and searching for the answers that will get their seasons back on track. 1 massive win, 2 frustrating draws. The Premier League title race is shaping up to be an absolute thriller, and every single point matters. The pressure is on, the stakes are high. And this weekend proved once again that anything can happen in this league. Thanks for watching. If you love animated sports updates like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode from us here at Sport Toonz. We'll be back soon to break down all the latest action. See you next time.